plays. They are midway through their set of 8. And here's another handoff, and there's a pitch by the quarterback. Picks up a couple, and there's a flag on the far end of the field. So a little bit of a discussion as Bay City comes out of the huddle. Coming to the end of their set of 8 plays. Split backs in the gun. There's a fake handoff. They're going to try the pitch once again. Same play. And once again, there's going to be a flag. The referee signals that it's a hold, and he points in the direction of West Oso. So Bay City tries the same play on back-to-back attempts. Quarterback rolls out to the left and decides just to take the yards in front of him. Chased out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. See, there's surveys the field in front of him. Nothing there. Just tucks it in and runs away. Nevertheless, nice gain there by the quarterback. So as there's a quick little timeout on the field, we're going to take a timeout, and we'll be right back from West Oso for scrimmage action between the West Oso Bears and the Bay City Blackcats. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
Be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Fort Mansfield, Texas.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
And we're back as the West Oso second team takes the field. That was their third play, I believe, as their offense tries to come out and string a couple of good plays together. West Oso not moving the ball as well as they wanted to, but that's why we're here for the scrimmage time of the year. just to try to get a lot of wrinkles out there as the throw is a little off there as he tried to get to his receiver coming across the field. It's going to be incomplete. And we are in the controlled portion of the scrimmage. And here's a type of sweep play coming around. That's going to lose about 5 yards. Not much fooling this Bay City defense, whether it be the first team or the second team, just solid all the way around. Very athletic athletes on both sides of the ball for the Black Cats. And the ball gets put on the ground by Westoso and fallen on almost immediately by a Bay City defender out of the secondary, able to chase the ball down. Whistle blows. Play was blown dead. There's a run there by the Bears. Running back trying to find some room, just cannot. Stutter steps plenty of times both ways. Just nowhere to go for this Westoso running game. Here's a snap. Here's a delayed handoff. Coming around to the right edge. Picks up about a couple of yards before being taken out of bounds by the Bay City defender. Picks up about 3 yards on the run. And there's a pass incomplete. A little bit behind the receiver, had to come back for it. So a couple more plays for the Westoso second team before they give way to the first teams, who will take on their last set of reps. It will be 4 reps for each side. And there's a pass out to the flat to receiver. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. And it looks like that's going to be it for the second team for their set of 8. So when we come back on the field, we're going to have, I believe, the first teams come out again for 4 plays on offense and defense for the first and second teams. And then right after that, we're going to go into the live portion, which is going to be a 12-minute quarter. 1 quarter played just like a live game would be played, save for kickoffs, I believe. But we have a quick timeout on the field as teams are getting situated. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this. I'm Mark Molina, and this is Real Sports Live, coming to you from Westoso High School for scrimmage action. Keep it here.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
And we're back out on the field. And looks like we switched sides. I think this is still... Actually, I believe this is the live portion. The clock has began to run, so this is it, folks. Live action play here. I thought we were going to have 4 plays for each once again, but I guess not. West Coast quarterback back to pass, has a receiver, overthrows him. Deep. Incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for West Oso. There's a snap. Quarterback looking for somewhere to go, gets tripped up. And that's going to be a 4th down, and the punting unit's going to come out on the field for West Oso. We are in the live portion. As you can see, the clock coming up on about 11 minutes to play here in the live portion. Play like a regular quarter, but there will be no contesting, no rushing here on the punt. As the Bears coming up on 4th down and 10, gonna punt the ball away, but it's gonna be just a formality. As Bay City will take control from its own 46-yard line. So a 3 and out here for West Oso in its first action in the live period. As the Bears defense comes out on the field to match up against this Bay City offense that has looked really, really sharp today all around. Here's a handoff. Number 7 comes around to the left side, has some room to run. He's still going to about the 30, cuts inside, has a blocker in front of him, down to the 10-yard line. Nice bit of running there for about a 45-yard run. And as Bay City moves quickly to the line, but go back and show you that replay. Here's the handoff. Finds some room to the outside and just able to tiptoe that sideline there. Cuts in, has a blocker in front of him before being pushed out there at the 10-yard line, following this blocker the whole way. Here's another handoff. Up the middle, spins to about the 5-yard line on that first down play. Taken out before the 10-yard line, so Bay City can get a first down here without scoring a touchdown. Looks like the first down marker is at about the 1.5 yard line. So coming up on about 9 minutes to go here, Bay City inside the West Oso red zone at about the 7 yard line. And here's a 7 yard run for the score. Bay City in for the touchdown on the ground. As we go back to the replay, is Bay City coming out in the split back set. They hand off there and just almost walks in. Had so much room there as the offensive line gives them a nice push. And here's going to be the extra point. And it's going to be good. As Bay City gets on the board first. Nice drive. We had the 45-yard run, and 2 plays later, have another run for 7 yards for the score. So Bay City leading the live portion 7-0. So West Oso going to come out on the field to try its hand. And here's the snap. Here's the pass, a little bit over the head of the intended receiver there. We've seen a couple of those today. Nice job there. Quick release. But just cannot get on target with the pass here. There's a snap. It's low. And there's a pass to the outside. That's going to be a pickup of about 6 yards there on the pass. On second down, nice positive gain. Makes it a more manageable third down here for West Oso. Third down at about 4. There's a nice pass at about the 40. Takes it upfield for another 2 yards to about the 42 for a first down. So West Oso going at a quicker pace here. Steps back to pass, surveys the field, moves around to his right. Chased out back to his left. Has a man up the middle of the field, but just cannot haul it in. The pass goes right through his hands. But he had a man wide open. Had a couple of steps on the Bay City defenders. Could have been a big play there had he reeled it in. But just through the waiting hands. And there's a loss of about 2 on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback drops back to pass. This time completes that same pass. Waited for something to develop downfield. Bought himself some time. Delivers a bullet there to the middle of the field, and he has a receiver up to the 45-yard line of Bay City. Go back to the replay here. See the quarterback just moves up in the pocket and delivers a bullet to about the 45-yard line there. So here we are, 1st and 10 for West Oso at the Bay City 45. Quarterback looks, steps up in the pocket, throws, and that's going to be way over the head of the receiver and the defender. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. About midway through this live quarter. Mentioned lackluster 2019 for Bay City, but it looks like they have all the tools to maybe put together some wins, have themselves a much better season as we look at West Oso. They're coming off a playoff season, falling to Raymondville in the 1st round, trying to get back and contend for another playoff spot this season. It's going to bring up 3rd down and long, 3rd and 10 for West Oso. There's a flag on the play. But it's going to stay 3rd down and 10, and with 6:24 to go here in the live quarter. From the gun, here's a snap. Quarterback rolls to his left, tucks the ball down, and he's going to run. And he's going to run to about the 35-yard line. Call it the 36 before. Found a little bit of room to run there, and we're going to take a quick break here as we have a timeout on the field. I'm Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And welcome back to West Oso. We're here. This is Real Sports Live. I'm bringing you scrimmage action between the West Oso Bears and the Bay City Black Cats. So it's going to be 4th down. After that run, it was a nice run by the quarterback, but did not get enough for the 1st down. So it's going to be a 4th and short coming up for West Oso. And they're going to go for it. Here's the handoff right up the gut. And nothing there for West Oso. As Bay City gets the push up front and puts the kibosh on that one. It's going to be a turnover on downs. So, big effort there by Bay City's defense. And the offense is going to come back out onto the field. Bay City leading the live portion 7-0. Scored on its first possession. Sorry, we had a scoreboard issue there, but scoreboard is correct. 7-0 Bay City. Here's a snap. Here's the handoff. Finds some room to the left side of the line. Picks up about 7 on the run. Does Bay City, this running game today, looking really sharp for the Black Cats. Clearly have a bevy of running backs back there that can carry the ball very effectively. So it's going to bring down a second down and about 2, pickup of 8 on the run. Coming out on the shotgun, 4 wide receiver. The quarterback hit as he throws, but pass is complete, and the receiver makes it up to about past the 50 to about the 48-yard line. Nice pickup there, and the quarterback just able to stay with it. Goes through all his reads, finds a receiver, delivers a pass even though he gets hit. Just a nice pickup there on that 2nd and short. So now it's going to be a 1st and 10 from the West Oso 47-yard line. And a nice play in the backfield by the West Oso defenders, but now before Bay City picks up about 2 yards on the play, another positive gain. But still showing good push there on the line on that play by West Oso. That's going to be important when they face other good running teams such as Bay City. You know, Bay City coming in here today with the size advantage, but has looked good and given the West Oso defense fits there along the line. Here's a snap. Here's the pass. Receiver cannot hold on to it. Catches it, but before he tucks it away, has possession, drops it as he gets hit. So that's going to bring up a third down and long. Coming up for Bay City. So Bay City working out of the gun today. Mostly. This one, single back set. Here's the snap. Quarterback rolls to his left. Incomplete on the 3rd down pass. Just trying to get a receiver cutting to the sideline, but just cannot connect there. So that's going to bring up 4th down and a stop by the West Oso defense. And it looks like the referees were signaling a false start, it looked like, but I don't think that's going to matter, and there's going to be a punting situation for Bay City. But as good as the Bay City offense has looked, West Oso able to come up with a stop there. And they have about 3 minutes, 29 seconds, it looks like. They're going to get the ball back. And their offense is going to try to come out and square things on the scoreboard, which we have at 7-0 Bay City, which came out in its first possession and scored on a 7-yard run. So as we're switching to sides really quick, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. This is Real Sports Live coming to you from West Oso, bringing you scrimmage action. Keep it here. We'll be back. Welcome back to Bay City. I'm Mark Molina, and here we are in the controlled and the live portion of this scrimmage between West Oso and Bay City. Bay City Black Cats leading 7-0. West Oso just came up with a stop, got the ball back, picked up about 1 yard on that first down play. West Oso quarterback just gets it away, has a receiver. Gain picks up about 9 yards there. That's going to be good for a West Oso first down. So wind the clock here. And there's going to be a false start, it looked like, on West Oso. So after the first down play, the Bears going to back it up a couple of yards, 5 to be exact, after the penalty. And here we go. First down and 15 for West Oso after the penalty. Bears trailing 7-0 in this live portion of their first scrimmage. Here's the pass. Quarterback rolls out to his right, overthrows his man. And there are the whistles. There's a flag down on the field. We've seen a couple here in this live portion already. Looks like a chop block, but the penalty is going to be declined by Bay City. So second down and 15 coming up for West Oso. Here's a pass. Finds a receiver coming back, hits him at about the 30-yard line. Going to be a pickup of about 7 yards on the play to about the 21-yard line. It's going to be 8 yards, actually. So from the 21, going to bring up a third and a more manageable 7. So quarterback throws across the field, has a man wide open, heads to his left, rolls out of a tackler and gets to about the 31-yard line. Nice piece of running after the catch by West Oso to pick up the first down. So after the first down, they're going to set up at around the 31-yard line. First and 10 West Oso after that pass. Here's another pass. Just cannot corral that one. Incomplete pass. Go back to the replay and show you the pass from a couple of plays before. Quarterback rolls, throws across his body just a little bit, but finds a wide open man as he makes a move and gets down. Picks up the first down for West Oso. Here's the pass. Going deep. Has a man, has a step, and nice deflection there by the Bay City defender. Able to get his head turned around on that one and get his arm up. Was in very good position. Otherwise, the West Oso receiver might have hauled that one in. Nice battle there on the outside. So that's going to be a 4th down for West Oso after that play. And it's going to be a punting situation. The Bears unable to keep the momentum. Picked up a couple of first downs on that drive. But we're going to have a punting situation here. And there's the punt. So the Bay City offense is going to come back out into the field. The West Oso defense is going to come back on. About a minute 3 to go here in the live portion. Bay City, the lone touchdown of the live quarter, leads 7-0. As the Black Cats trot back out onto the field for what is likely their last possession of the night. So they come out in the shotgun, 3 wide set, split backs. Minute 3 to go. Here's a snap and the handoff. Goes nowhere. Picked up maybe a yard on that one as we are inside of a minute. To play here. Here's a handoff. Not much there, but the running back was patient. Picked up about 3 yards on that play. As time is ticking down, we are inside of 20 seconds, but biggest takeaway here, the Black Hat offense, very capable of being a big play squad, and their defense has some size, got some push in the trenches, did a really good job of open field tackling these skill players by West Oso. West Oso had its struggles on both sides of the ball, but nevertheless, the first scrimmage in the books for both sides here. West Oso hosting Bay City, as both teams will begin their season next week. Well, we want to thank you for joining us here as the scrimmage is wrapping up. Indeed, football season is back. And I want to remind you guys, we had Miller Ingleside also live here tonight. I believe they started at 7 o'clock Woodsboro volleyball also. Kevin Naro on the call there. Woodsboro, Joe Bowling at Miller, Ingleside over there at Buck Stadium, not too far from here. But I just want to thank everybody for joining us and want to remind everybody you can catch this game highlights and replays on Real Sports Live on our Facebook. You can find us there on Real Sports Live. Search for us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube Live, the Roku Network, and Apple TV. You can find our live channel. We always have a live channel going on, as well as our archive of recorded content. But keep it here for more content going into the weekend. Have 7-on-7 coming up over the next 2 days over in Edinburgh, so keep an eye out for that. Lots going on here in the Coastal Bend, and we're also going back there to the Rio Grande Valley as we await for those schools to get going. But in the meantime, we're keeping up here with all sports, live sports here in the Coastal Bend. But thank you for joining us here tonight. My name's Mark Molina. This has been Real Sports Live's coverage of the West Oso Bay City scrimmage live from West Oso High School here at Bear Stadium. Have a good night. Thank you very much.